In today's video, I'm going to explain you the 4 steps that took me from an insecure guy to the extremely confident man I am right now. And I can assure you that I'm one of the most confident people I've known ever. And by the way, for the ones who get lost in the term self-confidence, it's nothing more than the self-belief that you can get everything that you want, no matter the difficulty and no matter the situation you're in, done. And 3 of the 4 steps that I'm going to talk to you about today are kind of long-term, except for one, okay, that you can start seeing the results instantly. But the other ones, well, yeah, they are long term, but I have to say that you can implement them today as they are very practical advices that will serve you a lot in your daily life. So I want to start off by telling you why you don't have confidence, or at least why you don't have enough confidence, why you could have much more. So I'm kind of going to go backwards in this video, okay? So instead of telling you the steps you can do in order to have more confidence, I'm going to tell you why you don't have confidence and how you can solve this. And basically, you don't have confidence because of your lack of evidence. You see, your evidence is your experience. It is what allows you to see your next challenge with a perspective of success and assurance. I'm going to tell you a very simple example so you can understand, okay? It is basically the reason why you know that tomorrow in about 6 or 7 in the morning, the sun is going to come out and the night is going to go. Okay, why is that you know that? Because you can't see the future, right? Well, you basically know that because it's what has happened for every day in your life, for all your life. So taking that into consideration, it's fair to say that you are completely sure that tomorrow the sky is going to clear up, right? You see, in order to be so sure about that, what you need is experience, is evidence that has happened in the past for so many times, and it has repeated the history so many times that now you're completely sure. And that's what brings me to the next point, which is that you can't have experience if you don't completely do right the next 2 following steps. And the first one is your habits. And look, the truth is that it doesn't really matter the kind of life you want. Okay, I don't care if you want money, feminine abundance, or even a quiet life. You need to know what actions are going to take you there. And once you stack a series of actions and you develop a pattern of behavior, you have developed a habit. And habits are going to impact massively in your confidence. And obviously, there's different levels of confidence. You can be a more confident person or a less confident person. And if you want to reach the top level of confidence, of course, you need evidence. But still, just by mastering your habits and the next 2 following steps, you can have massive confidence. So listen closely. So there's a theory called the winner effect, which is what I live for, basically. This is a theory that materializes when you stack several wins. And once that happens, from that moment on, every new challenge that you face it with a winner mentality. Habits are what are gonna let you have this winner effect. Just by committing to little actions that are very easy to do, like for example, waking up every day at the same hour, reading 10 pages of a book a day, or even making your bed. What you're doing is stacking little wins. Once you start completing those tasks that I repeat must be very easy to complete. Okay, that's the point of starting out with this winner effect. What you will do is develop a massive confidence. And with time, those actions, which have now become habits, are going to get easy for you. So you will have to increase the difficulty on them. And by doing that constantly and pushing yourself to being uncomfortable, what you're going to do is start developing every time more and more winner effect. And not only that, but also pushing yourself into your goals and seeing how with time you keep accomplishing all of them. And at the same time, parallel to your habits, we can find the third step, which is your beliefs. Because at the same time, you need to believe that you're the person that deserves everything that you wish for. Because at the end of the day, you don't get what you wish, you get what you think you deserve. Because what you think you deserve will determine the actions you're going to take to get there. And I don't even need to explain the importance that your belief system has in accomplishing your goals, as confidence is basically, by definition, the belief that you can get anything done. So it has a massive impact in your confidence. And here's where some exercises take place, okay? Like, for example, visualizations and affirmations. Also, journaling is very important. It's basically all about positive self-talk, okay? Once you keep repeatedly saying to yourself some things, okay, some things that you truly want to believe and you need to believe in order to achieve your goals, if you truly repeat them enough times, you will finally end up believing them, although they haven't materialized yet. And this is an amazing exercise. Because the truth is, once you get to the point where you truly believe that you're the person that deserves everything that you wish for, you will start getting those things. But as I said, you need to perceive yourself as that person. And that's where the fourth step comes in. So now you know the four steps that you need in order to have unshakable confidence, okay? Let's start talking about self perception, which is the last of the four steps I told you about. The self perception is determined by both your physical appearance and or your belief system, your habits, and everything that I talked about previously. And thank God for that. Because changing your habits, your routine, your belief core system, that can take a lot of time. Also, changing your physique, your body can take a lot of time. But there are some actions that you can do today and start seeing the results instantly. You can start doing some actions today to change your appearance and obviously change your self perception by consequence. And the way you can change your physical appearance without having to change your body is through your personal style and your grooming. And that's exactly why I'm so in love with fashion, because by experience and by necessity, I had to learn a long time ago the importance that personal style and grooming has on you and the effect it can have. It has massive benefits. And those are that not only it allows you to change not only how other people perceive you, but how you yourself perceives you and increase your massively your confidence. But also it's something that you can do instantly. I don't know your specific case, but let's say you have zero confidence right now. Let's say that you are not a good looking person and that you don't have any achievement to feel grateful and proud of, okay, of yourself. I'm sure that if you start working on understanding perfectly your personal style, you change it, you understand what kind of haircut suits you based on your face shape, how your clothes should look on you based on your body shape, and also what kind of grooming suits you best. If you change all that, you will start looking at the mirror and seeing the person you've always tried to be. Or at least you will be much closer to that desired character you have. But I don't recommend that you go today and you do all these things. I don't recommend that you go today and buy all these clothes, get a new haircut, and get new grooming. No, because you don't know what suits you best. You don't know every nuance of personal style. You don't understand what kind of haircut suits you best based on your facial shape or what kind of clothes suits you best based on your body shape. If you don't know all of that, you will spend a lot of money basically to not look even a 10% as good as you could look. So that's why I truly ask you that you let me help you with this. Okay. I will show you in my one on one coaching program how you can understand every single one of these things and even more. Not only I will make sure that you truly look your best and you truly look like you always wanted to look, but I'll give you my hand in order to check all these steps that I've talked about in this video. And not only that, but I'm also going to teach you all the social skills you need in order to find the relationships that you always wanted. Whether you want short term connections, long term relationships, or you want new contexts for networking, you want to improve your relationship with your family, everything. Because I understand that it all comes from your confidence. And these factors are fundamental in order to live your best life and achieve your desired character. I am so completely sure that I can help you that if you don't accomplish every single one of the goals you tell me, I'll give 100% of your money back. So literally, there's no level of commitment. Okay, just go to the link in the description, book a call with me, and let's chat a little bit. Let's see what your problems are, and I'll make a step-by-step plan for you on how you can accomplish all your goals. But getting back on what you need in order to have unshakable confidence, the first thing that you need is to look in the mirror and see the person that is able to complete all the goals that you have. You see the exact same person that you dreamed of being physically. The next step is having a belief system that is going to make you internalize that you truly are this person that deserves all of these things from an emotional and internal perspective. Obviously, followed by a routine of actions and habits that you need to do in order to accomplish those goals. And only by doing that, I promise you that you will increase your confidence by 1,000%. But if that wasn't enough, I'm also going to give you the step by step in order to have evidence to reach the maximum level of confidence. So you not only perceive yourself as the person able to complete all these goals, but you actually complete all these goals. I really hope that this video opened your eyes. And I also hope that you really apply everything that I told you here, okay? Like truly, if you're serious about changing your life, use the system because it will change your life. The same way it changed mine, and the same way it changed a lot of others. Okay, so if you're truly serious with this, go down in the link in the description, book a call with me, and I'll see you inside. For the ones who don't complain if you're staying in the same path and have the same life that you always complain about because you're not taking the actions to change anything. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, gents.